Here's some pretty brutal content advice that you're not necessarily going to like me for, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's kind of in your best interest. And I'm saying this as a TikTok coach who works with thousands of content creators. So I run something called the Content Club. This is my TikTok growth course and community. It has over 3,000 members in there. And these are things that I see creators doing all the time. And it just makes me want to scream. It makes me want to be like, stop it, please, please stop it, stop it. So the first thing is, please learn TikTok SEO. Learn about SEO, learn how to make your content searchable, because if you do not, you're literally making your videos invisible and you're going to be at such a disadvantage in 2026 and beyond. Number two, stop spending so much time looking at what other creators are doing, especially within your niche. You can convince yourself that you're just looking at other people's content just to like get inspiration, but no, when you're doing that, you kind of end up losing your sense of self and you end up too influenced by what other people are doing. So just as a general rule, create more than you consume. And stop creating content. Like, this is not Instagram, this is TikTok. On TikTok, it's about connection. Stop worrying about how your videos look, the editing, the lighting, the sounds, the fonts, all of that. None of that shit matters if what you're actually saying is not interesting. And stop doing what other people are doing. Just because Sally Ann does really well with her vlogs, she got hundreds of thousands of followers, got loads of brand deals, that does not mean that you can do the same. Sally Ann maybe grew her account a couple of years ago when the algorithm was very different. Now she has this massive following, so she can afford to do content that is more about her. If you don't have that massive following, you cannot do that. People don't care about you. People don't give a shit about you. Your content needs to be in service of your audience. But also just generally, you need to figure out what you are good at and lean into that. It might not be vlogs, it might be talking head content, it might be voiceovers that you're really good at. You don't know unless you experiment with your content. And stop getting so hung up on views. If you're measuring the success of your videos down to the views, you're going to be bitterly disappointed. You're never going to feel like you're doing enough. Because at the end of the day, views will always fluctuate on your videos. That is the nature of how TikTok's algorithm works. And you're basically at the mercy of an algorithm. It's something you cannot control. So get yourself some proper goals. Like, I want to get 2 brand deals this month. I want to generate X amount of clients from TikTok for my business. Get some actual goals, work towards those. Do not worry about the views. And stop focusing on shit that doesn't matter, and stop falling for scams when it comes to enhancing your content. So the time of day you post, the length of your videos, the way you engage with other people's content, the teamwork trend, the bottom-up method, none of that shit works. Focus on creating good content that is in service of an audience, that is topical and interesting, and it will do well.